안녕하세요, 저는 로키입니다. Welcome to today's video, Luckies, where we're going to be reacting for the very first time to 4MINUTE over here on the channel, and I'm really freaking excited because of course we've got another Gen Tuesday today, and basically, yeah dude, 4MINUTE are a group that I am quite familiar with and whose music I actually really freaking enjoy. Now, a little bit about my history with them so far. Like, they weren't one of the first K-pop groups I heard per se, but I heard them very early on in my journey into K-pop, and I really liked them actually. I did find out that Hyuna was part of Psy's MV, so Gangnam Style, obviously when Gangnam Style was a freaking phenomenon, and yeah, basically from there I thought like, wow, she's really pretty, and then I found out that she's part of her own group, and then I found out that she does her own solo work, and I really just kind of got roped in by that. And then of course getting to know 4MINUTE, the incredible vocals, the versatility, the visuals, the very strong visuals, and their really good sound really just kind of dragged me in. And so yeah man, Volume Up was the first song that I ever heard from 4MINUTE. I thought it was absolutely freaking incredible, and I was hooked from there. So today we are going to be going a little bit further back than Volume Up, and we're going to be starting off with Hot Issue. Now, I haven't heard the song, I haven't watched the music video, but yeah, I actually think that there's quite a lot of 4MINUTE's videography out there that is still yet for me to be seen. I may have heard some of the songs, but there is quite a lot that I have not seen from them as well. So I'm really pumped actually to do this one today. Now, I don't really know too much about the song. All I know, I think, is that it was, when was it? 2010. So we're literally like right in the heart of second gen here, and yeah, I'm really pumped. So actually no, 2009, so this must have been uploaded later on. Okay, yeah, this must have been uploaded later on, or maybe it's a re-upload, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, y'all, I am really pumped for this one. We're hopefully going to get to do a live stage for it over on Patreon later on in the week, so of course go and check that out. We do have some other Gen 2 live stages up over there as well, and we do have the Gen Tuesday live stages resuming this week, so go and give that a look of course if you'd like. But without any further ado, let's give this one a massive old like. Let's go full screen. Let's start our reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One of the biggest shames, I think, was 4MINUTE's disbandment.
Yeah, let me show you something.
Oh, Hyuna,
You ready?
we ready.
Let's go.
We all ready. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. From your head to the toes. Hot Issue. Hey, hey. Is that Gahyun in the center? Oh. Oh. Hey, hey. Get it, 막내. See, I love like, it's like this powerful, punchy sound from them. Hey, hey. Ooh. Hey, hey. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, honestly. It just, oh man. Those glasses scream like a G6. Anyone remember that song? Issue, hey, hey. Dude, the vocals though. Hey, hey. 2, 3. Jeez, 4MINUTE girl. Ooh. Oh, dude. I would definitely say that either Hyuna or I would say Gahyun were my like biases in 4MINUTE. It's shoot. Oh dear. Hey, hey. Like a gaji hot issue. Hey. hot issue. Hey. Issue. Hey. Oh. Hey. Ooh, get it, Hyuna. Oh shit. Jeez, man. Ooh. Hot issue. Hey. You know, it's interesting. Like, I really wasn't expecting this, but then again, I'm not surprised. Like, oh, the 4-minute ring? Shit. Like, it's of course... It's true. It's of course like... How can I put it? Dude, she's so beautiful. It's of course like very, very like in your face, especially as far as the beat's concerned. Like, it definitely does really scream 4-minute in that regard. So I think like you can definitely see that of course there is a lot of their flavor in there. But the one thing that's interesting as well is like when you look at the music video, I think that like even I can remember like music videos around this time. I'm sure literally all of us, especially second gen fans who, you know, are still watching and listening to K-pop now anyway, like this would have been like HD at the time, bro. Like everyone would have thought like, oh my freaking god, like this is the shit, this is so good. Like, you know, it would have been a really, really, really cool music video at the time. Of course, you can see the edits too. You got like the little lightning edits that sometimes appear as well. You've got, you know, like these really, really like bright LED sets behind them, and then you've got like the 4-minute on the wall. Like they're like in that narrow type hallway, and then like 4-minute is just like on the hall on the wall. It was kind of like scrolling past constantly on those LEDs, and like I don't know, man, it really just throws me back like, you know, 10-11 years. And when you just start thinking like, damn, this is what we were working with like almost a decade ago. And then of course we look at K-pop MVs now, it's just like how can I put it? It's a very good comparison, like being able to look at like some second gen music and then compare it to current music. I mean, sometimes it's actually crazy how well second gen music actually stacks and compares to like a lot of the third gen groups, and of course the fourth gen groups, and even in many cases overtakes them still. And it just shows that like the staying power of some second gen groups is nuts. And 4-minute, I think, as well as when you start getting into like how can I put it? When you get into like volume up era, when you start getting into like crazy, when you start getting into like hate, like, you know, that those types of eras, you really obviously see that music video quality really, really transform, and it becomes absolutely crazy. And I think when you start having songs like that, they start being able to like, you know, really start competing with a lot of third gen and even fourth gen songs now as well. So as far as 4-minute's concerned, man, I still think that they're a legendary group. Like, you know, their music is so freaking good. I'm going to assume that this is relatively early in their careers though, because I can't actually quite remember when 4-minute debuted, but I want to look it up right now, because otherwise I'm literally never going to get this question answered, and I might forget later. Active from 2009? Wait, what? Really? Was this their debut? Wait, what? I mean, of course, like it's very, very, very girl crush. Always. And like they're, you know, leaders in this. But god damn. This must be... Yeah, their first single, Hot Issue, on June 15th, 2009? Wow, dude. That's nuts. That's nuts. Alright, well, we listened to their debut without even realizing it, but shit. Well, this makes a hell of a lot of sense then. But, you know, for this even to be their debut, I think is really something, because, you know, they already sound seasoned, like, you know, they're in the thick of everything around this time. I mean, lyrically, it's not anything too crazy. It's not anything that's like, you know, jumps out at you and you're like, wow, this is a masterpiece or anything like that. But it's a really good pop song. Like, it's catchy. You can remember the lyrics easily. Like, you can remember the hook like straight away, like 머리부터 발끝까지 hot issue, and then you're just like, oh, okay, cool, like, got it, roger that, understood, I'm gonna remember that. And then, you know, you can kind of like, I can still hear the beat in my head, I can still see the MV. So I mean, it's got like a lingering taste, it's got like a lingering effect. So it would have been like a really good song to come out with at the time, and I can really imagine that you know, it would have been received rather widely. And I mean, at least that's kind of what this shows. I mean, you know, 29 million views back in 2010 was still like quite a decent amount. So you know, that's definitely one thing. But I mean, I know that of course that is since then, but I'm just saying that they would have had a significant response to this, at least, you know, within the first few years of their debut anyway. But I mean, we did wind up seeing that they did become quite big. They were very, very popular. And you know, perhaps in comparison to some other second gen GGs around at the time, perhaps not necessarily as big, but that doesn't necessarily matter, man. Their presence was big. I really enjoyed listening to their music when I first heard it, and I actually can't wait to continue listening to so much more of their music with you guys over here. So I hope that you guys are really excited for that. If of course you'd like to join me on that 4-minute journey over here on Gen Tuesdays, then make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of my 4-minute reactions. And speaking of, we do have a playlist that I have created now. It doesn't really have anything in it. I did actually try reacting to 4-minute, I think it was like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something, and unfortunately it wound up just getting straight up blocked. Like, YouTube said, no, you're not uploading these videos, so I didn't ever get to post those reactions. But I'm nonetheless really excited to hopefully give this one a go again, and hopefully this one makes it all the way to YouTube. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate you guys. We've got a Patreon, go and check it out. But until next time, take care of yourselves out there, stay safe, most of all and above all else, make sure that you guys are staying happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.